Joining us now is English language editor for Haïti Liberté, Kim Ives. Kim, thank you so much for being here. What a miracle. What more can you tell us about what led to their release?
We don't know. They're not talking. And this has been par for the course with a lot of hostages who have been released. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say who kidnapped them. They're still terrorized. They're still afraid. So the Eloi Foundation has not come forth with any more information. And frankly, I don't expect them to do so because they will maintain their operation in Haiti, and they know they might get targeted again if they speak out about it. So it's just unfortunately part of the essentially terrorization that goes along with the kidnapping gangs.
And we certainly understand that. We may not have an answer to this yet, but I'll pose the question anyway. There was $1 million ransom, as you know. Do we know if some or all of that was paid?
We don't know, and the ransoms always begin at $1 million. It's like par for the course, but they usually come down and they end up being a couple of $100,000. Did they end up getting paid off? Did the gang who was behind the kidnapping feel that it was getting too hot and they released them? It's hard to know. Both cases have happened. Sometimes they are paid, usually about a fifth or a fourth of what they ask, and or else sometimes they just let the hostages go. It's unknown right now, and as I said, we may not ever know.
And I imagine this has been quite an ordeal for them, both physically and mentally. Do we know about how they're doing or any of the post-health release practices that happen after something like this?
Well, unfortunately, no. We were unable to get through to anybody, and they already said, please don't pester us. You know, I imagine that Alex Dorsainville is somewhat familiar with the Haitian culture and is, how shall I say, resilient enough to deal with it. But of course, it must have been terribly harrowing to be kidnapped with her daughter. But on the other hand, I think also, you know, it's sort of an excuse taken off the table for this multinational intervention that the U.S. has been pushing in Haiti. So hopefully tensions will de-escalate and she will be able to get on with her work in Haiti.
Oh, we certainly hope so. And the entire world was watching, praying for this outcome. So grateful for it. There is still a travel warning in effect issued by the State Department. What is the government in Haiti saying? Are Americans being targeted?
Well, yes. Well, the government in Haiti is practically no government. That is, it's just a fellow who practically appointed himself and then was more or less backed by the core group, which is the U.S. embassy's allies in Haiti. And nobody in Haiti really believes in him. He's very unpopular. And yes, he says that there's a terrible threat to everybody and that they need foreign forces to come in. The Haitian people are saying, no, we can handle this ourselves. And we don't need foreign troops to come in. Kenya, as your listeners and viewers may have heard, has volunteered to lead a so-called peacekeeping mission, but they are the most corrupt and repressive force in the African continent, from all reports. So I think that the Haitian people will be able to reestablish their security on their own. They don't need foreigners coming in and mucking things up.
All right, Kim Ives, we know this is a developing story. Thank you for hopping on and weighing in.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.